what do you think the best way is to describe a bar chart? The best way to approach it?
Okay. I have a kind of systematic approach to it. When you look at the bar chart, it has a title and it has some information on the x-axis and on the y-axis, or if it's a different kind of chart, it'll have all this information on it, saying, like a pie chart, it'll say, you know, this talks about how many people did blah, blah, or whatever. What I do is I take that information and I put it into my first sentence.
Right.
And so it would be something like, you know, the bar chart shows how many people, and a time frame.
Right.
So your first sentence must basically describe what you can see, what the chart shows us.
And in this sentence, is it good to substitute the words, to change them?
Yeah, you have to try and change the words as much as possible from the actual question. So I mean, sometimes you can't.
Yeah. No.
I mean, people are people. You know, it's very difficult to try and change that word. But you can certainly change the form of a verb, or you can change a noun that's in the question or in the title and make it into a verb in your answer. You can play with things like that.
Yes. Right.
So that's the first sentence.
Yeah.
Now, the next sentence, I often recommend students move away from the chart so they can't see the numbers and the details, but they can see the shape.
Right.
So they can see maybe it goes up and down or whatever. And that's your next sentence. That's what we call the overall trend. Right. So I'd say overall, the chart shows that these numbers increased for the period of 10 years. So it's a very, very, it says what the chart does, but without putting any numbers on it.
Right then.
Which is why I say move away from the chart. Because you can't see the numbers. That is a very, very important sentence in your answer. The examiner's looking for that one. So you can either put it as a second sentence, like I just mentioned, or you could put it as your last sentence. Right. If you feel you need a conclusion, that's your last sentence.
Right then.
But it must be there because it's like an overall summary of what you can see.
Right. Okay, so that's the beginning.
That's the beginning or the bit you want to put at the end.
Right. Okay.
As to the rest of it, it would be in a separate paragraph or couple of paragraphs. And this is where you choose the bits that you want to talk about. Now, I go into quite a lot of detail in this, actually on my website. If you go to www.myieltsteacher.com and you're on the home page, you'll see there's an actual link there to the Academic Task 1 writing.
Right.
Thanks for listening to IELTSPodcast.com. And remember to leave your email for updates and early access to new podcasts.